Yo, check this out for a second. Don't you think it's pretty? So a friend of mine wanted a Sevagoth build, so I made this one. But to be honest, when I was done patching up this build, I saw this build is way too powerful to just be used by us. So here's the video now. I hope you guys actually use this build and make something stronger of your own. Well, now that's out of the way. Hello everyone, welcome back to the channel. This is me, Hunter here, and today we are gonna be building Sevagoth's Nuke build. I did saw this build like a couple times on my YouTube feed, and it just looked really interesting, not gonna lie. And yeah, I just wanted to like give it a shot. And what I actually end up making was, bruh, it was crazy. I'll tell you that. But you guys would really enjoy it. I hope so, at least. And I'm sorry, I'm just doing this recording while playing the game actually. So yeah, because I don't do my recording after I'm done recording the gameplay. I just do it while playing it. It's much more easier for me, to be honest. That's why. And so fuck. And so I just hope you guys enjoy the build. And yeah, that's about it. Last year, DE gave us a new augment for Sevagoth, Dark Propagation, which changed Sevagoth's playstyle completely. Back then, we used to use him for his 4th ability, for the Death Well, and for him to be as a support for his, shadow, of course. But now, he doesn't need the shadow anymore. He is well sustained by himself. He is way too powerful. He turned into one of the most strongest nukers in the whole game. The build works very simply. We're gonna be using Sevagoth's second ability Soul with the Dark Propagation augment to infect enemies, while Reap will basically annihilate them on any level or any scale, because this thing does percentage damage, so yeah, we don't really care what our power level is. They will die regardless. The build goes something like this. Refresh Bite so we can get shields whenever we cast our abilities that can keep us alive. Stabilizing shields so we can get, shield get immunity. Range, a bit more range. More energy, because holy hell, we are gonna need a lot of energy. Strength, both of our augments, which are very pretty, and some more strength. You're gonna get some more strength because of Molt Augmented, and Energize. Yeah, that's a pretty simple build. You don't really need to think much about it. We're using Roar because it's a faction damage multiplier, and it works with any faction, doesn't matter which one. Bloom for our survivability to keep us alive. So, because at Reap, these should just go hand in hand at this point. Let's think about how we are gonna stay alive. Well, I would suggest going with 2 casting shards, because casting speed is so horrible on Sevagoth. Because yeah, you're gonna be spamming a lot. Having some casting speed works actually. And we are gonna get some more equilibrium, because we are gonna be using a pilot shard. Because yeah, even if you don't want for equilibrium, you can just use this. It works very fine. And on the top of that, I will suggest using a Panzer, because we are going to be using Synth Deconstruct and our dear Passive Bond, because this will actually give you more ability efficiency, because you might need it. Trust me, you'll need it. It's not fun when things get a bit hasty and you are like lower energy and there's like shit ton of enemy around you. Yeah, you need ability efficiency. It's not gonna be fun if you don't have this. On top of that, if you need some more energy, I was just using the Art of War. This is the Art of War build. Radius, multi-shot, some elements, and we are using Kra and Zata. I'm not even gonna spell the other words here. I don't even get started on that. We're using Fortifier because so we can get some more overguard when we hit things with overguards. And yeah, these will give you enough energy sustain to give your Sevagoth the juice that he needs to nuke the whole map. On top of that, I will suggest using Madara, because you're gonna get enough energy because of your pet and your book, the Art of War. So using generic is actually not really that. Instead, we are going to be using Madara, and from Madara, we are going to be using Sync Strength. Let's see how the build works, shall we? I'm going to be using, just for as a backup tool, 2 of my favorite weapons, my weapon of choice actually, in the battlefield. So whenever if something just fucks up, I can just use the Torrid or the Hate Incarnon to keep myself alive, just in case. But apart from that, these two spots are completely flex spots. You can use whatever you want, or you can just go with the book. Doesn't really matter. If you're good with sustaining yourself, you will be fine. Trust. One more thing. If you die as Sevagoth, I'll suggest using this guy to bring yourself alive. Well, there's a slight issue. Enemies on the higher levels are very powerful. So even something like touches you, you will die. So I'll suggest put on as much survivability as you can on your shadow so you can stay alive while you're collecting souls for, Sevagoth. And then you can just use this guy to bring yourself back. But yeah, that's all he's useful for. The claws are completely empty. This is just something I put in here because of a different build. Ignore that, please. But yeah, now let's see how the build works. The build works great, as you can see. I'll suggest using your weapons for killing acolytes, because otherwise you spam a lot. Your first ability and your second ability, so using weapons for acolytes would be a better option. Just bring whatever weapon you want to use against them, and you should be good to go. Not like the build will not work against them, it will, but you need to cast it like a couple times. But yeah, that's about it. As you can see, works great. Thank you for watching the video. I hope you enjoyed the build and you are satisfied with the performance. If you want me to make other builds for other specific weapons or warframes, put them in the comments below and I shall grant your wish. Until then, please have a good time and please consider like, share and subscribe. It helps me out a lot, and stay tuned for upcoming videos in the future. See you again, and out.